Hey guys, I'm Sebastian with the locally world famous chiropractors in Orange County, California. I know locally for world famous sounds like a joke, but it's true. I'm going to show you today one of my favorite flows for upper back stretching, how to stretch your upper back. This is something you can follow along with. I'm going to do my very best to coach you through it, so hopefully you don't have to watch the video the entire time. And you can do it in something like a chair. I'm going to demonstrate in my chair here because a lot of us who need to stretch out our upper backs need to do it because we sit a lot. And one of the things we have control over in our life is being able to do stuff between our work sessions. And so we can't always get away from our stressors, but we can have control over what we have control over. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, and hopefully it works well for you. One disclaimer on this is that if you're trying to do this for a severe problem like a shooting, stabbing, aching, something that is creating a massive headache or something like that, you might want to do something a little bit more focused. And we do have sessions available online or in person, so we're always available to help you out through this. This is more of a general flow. It's not what we suggest for people with actual big ailments going on. So this is more of just, I'm tight, I want to get some mobility. What's the first thing I do? And so this is a good flow for that. So all you're going to need is a chair for this, okay? And so the first thing I like to do is do the opposite movements that we do every day. And so this one is going to be just extension, all right? And so in the chair at work, we're going to hit different segments of the spine, and I'll show you first on the spine model here, is the spine has multiple little segments, okay? And so we want to make sure that we try to hit each and every one. Think of this like your work version of a foam roller. People love a foam roller, okay? And so we're going to go here, and I'm going to first let you know that breathing is very important. So we want to go in the nose 3 seconds, deep, out the mouth for 6. When do you breathe? Doesn't matter, okay? Just make it so your breath cycle happens, and we're going to go through repetitions of these either mobility or stretches here, okay? So first thing I like to do is make sure you find a firm chair, and we're going to bend backwards and bend backwards. Challenge your range every time. So breathe in the nose 3 seconds, out the mouth for 6. Okay, I'm going to do this whole thing with you. And so just get cozy in that chair there. I'll walk you through it. So breathe and exhale. Breathe and exhale. You should be going back and forth on the same segment. I like to actually have my breathing patterns kind of in and then out when I'm still back onto the chair. I feel like I melt pretty good into the chair that way. But it's your choice what you want to do. I'm going to go in and out and just melt into the chair. In while I'm up. Out. Melt into the chair. Now I'm going to work my way down a little bit in some segments, meaning I'm getting more slouchy into the chair, okay? I'm going to work my way up my back, and you can do the same as well. 3 seconds. In, melt. Just melt. We're going to do 5 more, okay? Keep going. If this hurts you, if this hurts your shoulder, you can always put one shoulder down. You just hug your belly. No shame in the game. In 3. Out 6. In 3. Out 6. Let's do one more. In 3, I'm going to work down a little bit. Good. So that feels good on me. I feel like I'm kind of, it's a little binding up there, but I feel like I'm overall more open. So the next thing I like to do is add mid-back rotation. And so one way to do this is just with the crossing the arms, but I like to keep myself a little bit more honest, and you don't look very cool at work doing this, but kind of go like this and like this, like you're making a collar around your head. It makes your shoulder blades more honest because we're not really stretching the shoulder blades. Look, I can move my shoulder blade without really moving my body. I want to move the spine. And so the goal is the upper back. So we're going to go here. And so make sure your feet are completely flat on the ground because you'll swivel in the chair if you're not. And the whole time I'm going to keep these lights, like as if I have lights on my pockets, on my belly, facing forward, okay? And we're going to go both directions, just turning as far as you can. Still keeping those hip lights directly pointed at me. We're going to go 10 times both directions. Breathing still applies. In. In. I like to breathe at the outer ranges of this. In on the way there. Exhale while I'm there. But keep those elbows nice and wide. In. Okay, keep going. I'm just going to not breathe while I'm doing it so I can speak to you. Keep your elbows wide so that you can also stretch out a little bit of the pecs too. You might feel the shoulder blades start to wake up in this. That's completely fine. We don't need to stretch all parts of the back because sometimes getting the shoulder blade muscles active helps out with keeping the back more mobile, the upper back anyways. So we're at about 7, I think, on the right here, and now we're 7 on the left. You got 2 more. I don't know about you, my arms are getting tired doing this, so you can always take a little break if you want to. Not all mobility and flexibility work is actually easy, so just be aware of that. You can always do little doses of this at any point in time when you're actually at work, so you don't have to do it all at one time. The last thing I like to do is just incorporate circles into the shoulders because the shoulder blades are actually very much connected to the upper back, and sometimes they can have an effect on what the upper back feels like in regards to motion. And so this is pretty easy. We're just going to shake it loose. Okay, we're going to do 10 of these. Shake it loose, forward. Okay, we're going to shake it loose backwards. You might feel little crunchies, completely normal. Okay, next thing I like to do is take the hand, and I'll stand for this, but you can sit. I like to shake them out. Just shake them out. Shake them out. And breathe. And shake them out. Shake them out. Just feel all the stress just coming out of your upper shoulders. And relax. And breathe. And shake them out. Shake them out. Shake them out. And then just feel how you feel. Now, granted, there's going to be certain muscles that are active, but you should feel like the muscles that were once really tight are no longer tight anymore. That's the whole point of getting the upper back stretched out, right? You can actually couple this with one of the neck stretch routines that we have here too. And so you can find that on the page, on the channel page, which is going to be, there's going to be a little red button at the bottom left or right somewhere. Just click on it. It's going to take you to the channel and use the search function at the top. Just look up neck stretches. And it's going to be something similar just like this. And so really what we want is we want to expose the joints in the body to multiple different movements every day. Okay, so you could do a mobility little program like this every day. There's no shame in that. But if you're trying to solve a problem, a lot of times the extreme problems don't work well with mobility immediately. They have different interventions which can certainly help out much sooner than a general mobility program like this. But for general people who are just trying to feel like they're getting some looseness about their upper back, their upper traps, their pec areas, sometimes they have some tension in the back of the neck, this is perfectly fine to do. Okay, so if you guys want help with a specific problem, we're very good at headaches and shoulder blade pain, upper trap pain, neck pain, even the ones that you feel like you woke up with, or even some hand numbness. We're very good at all that stuff, and we're in Orange County, California. We'd love to help you out. We have been doing our best to create a forum here where we can communicate with you guys on YouTube as well, but it's kind of challenging. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of challenging because they don't always notify us that you guys have commented. So to do our very best, we've tried to put the next steps of what you guys should do within the video. So please take the suggestions, they're there for a reason. And again, if you're looking for us, p2sportscare.com, our link is in the description below. And we'd love to help you out with anything. We offer online. We do online video sessions like this, not recorded, but live. We also have in-person appointments too. So we have lots to offer you, and there's no reason to not feel better, okay? There's no reason anymore. People are closer, you're closer to feeling better than you ever thought possible. So just take the next step, trust us, and we won't prove you wrong. Subscribe to the channel, share this, talk to you soon.